Oh, it's raining. Hey, have you ever wondered where the rain comes from? Or how the clouds form? Well, this is what the water cycle is all about. When the sun heats up the rivers and oceans, water becomes water vapor. Water vapor rises up in the air. This process is known as evaporation. It is the first step of the water cycle. When water vapor reaches up in the sky, it turns into tiny droplets of water. These droplets, along with various gases and dust particles, come together to form clouds. This is known as condensation. When clouds become too heavy and it cannot hold any more water inside, it bursts open to give out rain, hail, and snow. This is known as precipitation. As it rains, water gets collected by oceans, lakes, and rivers. It even seeps through the soil, becoming groundwater. Thus, the water cycle is a continuous process of evaporation, condensation, and precipitation. Did you know the NCR or National Capital Region has a vast body of water that facilitates transportation and communication? That is why most of its place is prosperous. Like the Tulyahan River, it is located to the north of Manila and has an approximate length of 27.1 kilometers. It starts first at the La Mesa Reservoir in Quezon City, second through Caloocan, third at Malabon, fourth at Valenzuela, fifth at the Navotas, then empties into the Manila Bay. Do you believe the water forms surrounding us are interconnected? Well then, let's find out. Please take a look at the NCR map. The blue stripe is Pasig River, draining from Laguna de Bay into Manila Bay. It flows north to northwest through the market town of Pasig and bisects Manila. Then enters the bay between north and south harbors. Its major tributaries are the Marikina River and San Juan River. The Philippines is rich in natural resources. We are surrounded by land and water forms. That gives us food and livelihood. So we must take care of it. Paano pa natin mapapangalagaan ang mga likas na yaman ng mga batang tulad ko? First, we can reduce, reuse, and recycle. Reduce means to cut back on the amount of trash we make. Instead of getting a new piece of paper every time you want to draw, try using the old back of a paper. Reuse means to find new ways to use things. Like instead of buying expensive pots and planters for the garden, use plastic beverages bottles. Recycle means to turn something old and useless into something new and useful, like the PET bottles. You can transform it into a vase, piggy banks, and many more. So kids, don't forget the 3 R's. Next, don't throw waste in our streets and rivers. When people throw their garbage directly into water, our rivers and lakes can get polluted. That leads to the death of marine life and can contaminate the environment and poison animals. It can harm people's health through exposure. It can also cause bad odor and encourage the infestation of cockroaches, rats, flies, and other insects. That will cause sickness such as cholera, asthma, typhoid fever, leptospirosis, diarrhea, and many proper waste bin. Remember, kids, that our environment provides food, shelter, air, and fulfills all of the human needs, whether it's big or small. It also helps maintaining various life cycles on Earth. So let's help to protect and preserve our nature for our generation and beyond. So that's it for now, guys. This is Crystal and C. Garcia from FL3 saying the adventure of life is to learn. Bye-bye!